Hi, Lamont. Welcome back. My name is Natalie Holmes. If you remember, I am the social worker that you have been working with, and I'm meeting with you today to go over a brief assessment to better understand how you've been feeling recently, and especially in terms of stress and anxiety. This assessment here is called the GAD-7, which stands for Generalized Anxiety Disorders Scale. It's a short questionnaire that looks at how often you've experienced certain symptoms over the past 2 weeks. So, your responses will help me understand how this anxiety may be affecting your daily life so we can best figure out the best way to support you moving forward. So, here, like I said, your answers will reflect how you've been feeling over the past 2 weeks, and any answer is okay. Here, for each question, 1 through 7, you can rate them from 0, 1, 2, or 3. 0 being not at all, 1 being several days, 2 being more than half the days, and 3 nearly every day. Can we start answering the questions? All right, let's get started. So, for number 1, feeling nervous, anxious, or on the edge, how would you rate that? More than half the days? Okay. Number 2, not being able to stop or control worrying. More than half the days? Okay. Moving on to number 3, worrying too much about different things. Nearly every day? Okay. Number 4, trouble relaxing. More than half the days? Okay. Number 5, being so restless that it's hard to sit still. Several days? Okay. Number 6, becoming easily annoyed or irritable. How would you rate that? 2? Okay, that's more than half the days. Now, the last one is feeling afraid as if something awful might happen. More than half the days. That can be understandable considering all of the stressors that you have been experiencing all at once. So, here at the bottom, I can add up all of your totals here. Several days, you have a total of 1. More than half the days, you have a total of 10. And nearly every day, you have a total of 3. So, altogether, that equals 14. And when we move further down on the paper here, it is the scoring of this anxiety severity. With your 14, that is on the higher end of moderate anxiety. So, I first wanted to thank you for your responses and being honest with me today. And based on your answers here with your total score of 14, this does fall in the moderate anxiety range, like I mentioned. And it tells me that you've been experiencing anxiety symptoms fairly often over the past couple weeks. And it may be starting to impact your daily functioning overall. So, considering everything that you've been dealing with, like financial stress, unemployment, concerns for your family, like the behavioral issues, for Simon, it makes sense for this level of anxiety that you have been dealing with. And with a lot of what you shared, the constant worry and the difficulty relaxing when you have to deal with all of those stressors aligns with how ongoing stress can just show up when it's unexpected or when you don't want it to. But I want you to know that there is support and you're not alone in this experience. It is completely valid. And many people in similar situations would feel overwhelmed too. You're not alone in this. So, moving forward, my recommendation there's a few of them in order to support you. One option could be individual counseling, where you can work on coping strategies that can better manage your stress and anxiety. We can also look at simple stress management techniques like breathing exercises, relaxation strategies, or help building a more structured daily routine that can help with some of the constant pressure within the family. And in addition, if finances and employment are some of the major stressors, I can help connect you with some community resources that may provide support in those areas that are needed for you. But as we continue to check in on how you're feeling from time to time, we can adjust the support that is needed. I just wanted to thank you for being open and honest with me, and I really appreciate it.